Hello boys, my name is Yoshi and welcome back to Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, or as it should actually be called eventually, Rayman plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, because Mario's nowhere to be found, because we're continuing on with Rayman in the Phantom Show. So, yeah. In the last episode, we defeated somewhat of a tricky boss, sort of. It was actually a full boss, but he fight against the Kraken. Somehow we won very quickly, if not probably one of the quickest battles we've ever had. Honestly, I've been forced to speedrun this more and more now that I think of it, because, like, this is one of the only times we've had no choice but to speedrun to get our done. Really?
Yeah.
All that kind of did was just send us back. I thought it would send us somewhere cool. Well, oh well. Looks like we got pretty much everything in the pirate set then. I doubt there's anything else hidden here. So, unless there's like a final boss setup, like the other stuff, I am gonna do at least the other sets first before I do anything else. And I'll also try to make sure that I find any secrets when I can. So, I noticed there's a square nearby, but obviously there's no full squares that we can see right now at the moment, so I think we should, use our, stuff. Oh, hello! These guys are back! Oh, wait. Oh, that's weird. There's a red switch here, but there's no thing to move it with. Which means we're probably gonna have to find something secret. Although, to be fair, we already just found something secret. I don't know. Kind of weird so far. Alright. Well then, let's keep going. You know what? Let's do this first, actually. Hills, you're the next suggestion on who's a bright spark.
Quiz show? I'm sorry, but we're in a hurry.
Well, we need you, because you're a different... Hey, I guess I'll have to throw all these fabulous phrases in the trash.
You have my full, undivided attention.
Answer 6 out of 8 questions correctly and you win. Ready to start? I'm not sure if these segmented or not, but we'll see. When fully trained at a certain skill, what happens to be Rabbid Peach's close friends when she lands near them after a team dump? Oh, I think this is reference to our heal ability. It's, obviously healing. Easy. What shape is the Sea Stooge's helmet? You can actually look at it. I like how it actually shows the full setup, and it looks like pretty much a She-Horse, yeah, definitely. So this is just some questions about what we already know of the game. Before I trade an extra dash, what is the maximum number of dashes Rabbid Mario can perform against enemies? This one I'm a bit torn. Because it could be in this game, or it could be free, actually. I think it's gonna be free. No. It was either free or 2. What happens to Rabbid Peach after she beats an enemy? Well, we know that, because we have that ability. It's self-heal. Who plays the role of Sydney Rabbit Rocker on the set of Ballad on Plunge Your Hands McBurdy? I think this is supposed to be one of the things we haven't mentioned yet. It could be one of the other enemies, but Bravo looks like it would be right. Because, like, if it's a unique character, it probably wouldn't be an enemy. So, yeah, that's the easy way to get. Fully trained, how many rocket guards could Rayman summon in one go? That's, usually, you could summon up to 2 normally, and I think you only get, like, 1 boost. So, yeah, that's what I thought. It's free. Alright, 1 more and we get... So that means we might get this on our first try. Memories can be found in containers shaped like what? Not that, not a snail, not a turtle. It looks like a crab. Oh, or maybe not. What is stuff else? Circs are fond of what? Okay, well, thankfully we got an easy one. But everybody knows this one if they've played this game. It's Starbits. Okay, so in the end we were able to see all the questions anyway. Well, cool. I think all that would have happened is if we failed, we would have just do... Oh, wait, yeah, not over yet. This is not over yet, not even by the longest stretch of animation. That was just the first part. Now we actually get to do a battle now. Now we need to figure out what we have to do in this battle first, before we can figure out what to do. Anyway, yeah, a bit of a surprise, sort of. I did not expect it at all, but yeah, as you might have guessed, this is not the only thing we have to do. We have to also reach an area. We should use the tactic to see where we have to reach. We also need to consider, since this is really close by, we need to consider seeing if we can maybe potentially get over there in one try without any boost. Of course, if I want to make sure that we do that, we need to make sure that each character we have has the best movement they could possibly have. Each already has is... Rabbid Mario only gets movement, so... let's just look at it. Who has the biggest glide boost? Oh, both of them. Okay, either one of them could glide for a very long time. Well, in that case, I'm gonna reset your talents partially. I'll just take that one instead, and then... we could go for a guard setup, but I mentioned before, Vortex is really good on Rayman, so I think I'm just gonna get all the Vortex stuff so that we can down enemies more easily. And when we are not AoEing down stuff, we could maybe do Dash or Rocket, depending on the stuff. Although, Rocket Ride won't matter here, because Rocket Ride doesn't actually get us all the way to the end. Anyway, Rabbid Peach. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to get Emergency Heal. And then we need probably Rife Trade if we want to get the best possible setup here. I think just going for a natural amount of high abilities is probably the best way to do this. Okay, well, I definitely want to get No Limits next on Rabbid Mario, so we'll have to wait a little bit on his level up.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Rabbid Peach is gonna have to be the one to do it, sort of, or maybe not. I guess either of them could potentially do it, but H is somewhat... Oh, actually, no, wait, yeah. Yeah, it would have to be Rabbid Peach. It's just, instead of Rayman helping him out, it should be Rabbid Mario. So yeah, it looks like Rabbid Peach is gonna be the one that gets sent over here. And this is where we see if we can actually do the full skip or not. Oh, wow, it actually did work. Just barely. Holy crap, okay. Well, I think we can safely say this battle is already done, and there's nothing else to say about it. Because we were able to get there pretty easily, that means Rayman should be able to also get over there as well. Even with the extra less team jump, we should be able to also barely get over there. Or he could, this, who knows. Nope, he did land there too, as well. Okay, cool. That means we can use this to pull in the enemies.
Ready for this?
Alright. I'm gonna attack this guy right real quick.
Yeah.
That works. Alright, you can just dash this guy. I'll fall out into bounds, and then we can, beat this guy over here.
Sleepy time.
Well, there's no point in doing anything with Rabbid Mario now, so we'll just pass the turn to make it go a little bit quicker here. I like how there's these little enemies being like, oh, we're gonna definitely get you destroyed. Oh, we're definitely gonna get you the other stuff. But anyways, yeah, we don't need that because we have a secret weapon. And the secret weapon is Rabbid Peach just goes to the end like that. And just like that, yeah, we got golden. That was super easy. Also, because it was a straight battle, sort of, for Spark Limit, it does make our rating go up a bit. Things are out of the basement, or at least out of the sub-basement, but it's a start. Cool! I imagine we might actually have to do a lot more plant and stuff before that will ultimately fill up, and I think that's when we'll get our ending for this. It's kind of interesting. So every side battle can sometimes have its specific things that you have to do. Like, oh? Wait a minute. Did we even get the spark? The Z drilled. I don't think he joined our yet. Yeah. Oh, there's a second round. I'll ask you, man. Oh, it's literally the same thing as before. We have to do this again. Alright, this is just asking for us one of our missions, so that's easy. That's Larity. Which part do you use if you want to leave early without saying goodbye? Oh, great. This is really weird. This level could have easily been a new spark, who knows. Rally trade to Pachachi, what's the maximum punches? I believe it's 5, yeah, easy. What shape is the Sea Stooge's helmet? Oh, we get this one again. Okay, so there are some newer questions, but also some repeat questions that can happen. Maybe to the Space Software Network in Rock. What? Nothing. He didn't have rockets or stuff. As far as I'm aware, he teleported. Nope. So it wasn't Hermit Crab. It's not Snail, because it looks like some weird thing. It would have to be Turtle then, yeah. I thought that was considered more of a Hermit Crab, but I guess not. You spy an Hermit... I guess Hermit Crab is more like it has a shell, so maybe that's there. How do you get it to bounce? Bounce is basically, well, there's only one of those that you smash. You see some play coins in midair. What people feature can use to help you pocket them? Well, there's only 2 power-ups. In midair, it says. Wait, scan power won't work, because that just reveals them. Yeah, it doesn't work. Wave power wouldn't work, because all it does is just destroy the other stuff. Or not. Okay. Alright, well, that's the first time we failed that in a while. Well, we get to try this again. It is random, unfortunately. Yeah, see, this is already different. You're just attacked and are now out in the open, unable to move. Which item can you use to get behind cover? Well, move boost. That's very obvious. Because you get more boost. Among the following, what is accepted by Salesbot 9 as a form of payment? Not mushrooms, not memories, not rins. Planet coins. Easy peasy. Some of these questions are pretty easy. Some of them are a bit tricky. Trained in extra dash. What's the number of dashes could be formed? Yeah, so now it's 2. Honestly, I thought it was 2 at the beginning. I just didn't know if it was an extra. Trained in light trade. What happens to Rabbid Peach? This one we already know. Self-heal. Man arrived at the Space Software Network and what? Well, we're just gonna have to go through one of those. Fine. Fiat, which spark can you count on to get back in your feet with pep in your step? Defeated. Oh, so that means, like, we have already been, like, knocked out. Alright, well, that one's easy. That's closer. Bit of a tricky one, but not really. So that's the result of a merge between what? Okay, well, that's very easy. We know about that from just the amount of lore we've had to read in this game. Pumas and rats, of course, because we know about that. Okay.
Awesome.
Now we get to open this. What the? Wait a minute. That's not a real spark vein, then. All we got was a... Friggin' A. How many times are they gonna make us do that round? Is the guy just not gonna come in? If you're wondering why I'm confused, I know for a fact that said Spark Quest on the setup. So I figured it would actually give me an extra character. But all that did was just nothing. What a scam. What a flippin' scam that was. Oh. Well, at least we found our, yeah. What a weird spark thing. Like, what a weird spark quest. Does that mean we just don't have any extra sparks we can get? We just do quests for the sparks? I actually kind of need to check that. We need to check progression. Okay, no. Alright, so there are no extra sparks. So you literally just do quests for sparks.
This is great.
Oh, well. Well, at least we found more about the extra stuff. Oh, also we found the memory for the phantoms. Yeah, that's cool. Now we know how to get over here. Anyway. Okay. Now let's go here and then... Ooh, we're gonna have to take this around a big journey, aren't we?
Ready to fly.
I just realized, now I think of it, with all the glide stuff and the way it was like, didn't ever stuff, Rayman is actually kind of more used to it than the Rabbids are, because to be fair, he was the original one that learned how to glide in the first place. So it only makes sense. Alright, we can't do anything on that. We're gonna have to probably fly up there too. I'm imagining. Yeah, we're gonna have to go here, then reset that, and go over here. There we go. Flying in particular allows us to do lots of other stuff. Actually, go ahead and reveal this now so I don't have to do it later. I think that's slightly doing this the other way around. Now we get to do the very, very long pull. Oh my goodness, Rayman's gonna need a big workout after this. Remember, he's doing a big workout right now just by pulling this so long. Oh man. Anyways, I thought it was really fun that that setup could happen, because, like, to be fair, Rayman was the one who could originally glide. Wow. Okay. Anyway, well, that was at least worth it. We got ourselves our secret chest and a planet coin. I did say I was very interested in trying to get
nice.
percent and certain items before specifically going to each stage area. So, of course I will do that if I can. So, anyway, that battle is done. So, I guess pretty much just every darkness puddle battle, or battle that can be repeated, not repeated only in the menu, that's what we have to win with the golden trophy. The costume is my only armor, my battlefield is the stage.
Lend me your
Unmarried troubadours, welcome to the double marriage of the careless shepherds, a strategic comedy in 6 parts.
Scene breakdown.
So are we comfortable with physical comedy, jumping and climbing, or shall we work our fight
That's me.
choreography? Jumping and climbing, that's my jam, and I'm great at making costume changes on the fly. Trifling matter, I did mention that our fantasy set is overrun with creatures of darkness, yes?
Actually,
No.
Cue the dragon.
Merely a ferocious dragon, deadly but an audience favorite.
Let's make magic.
Prior to that, hordes of savage knaves that you may either face directly or cowardly sycophants. Break away, or figuratively speaking, Mr. Rayman, of course. Alright. Alright, what do we need? Nothing here, that's for sure. Oh, I should probably get maybe a couple of these and a couple of these. I kind of ignoring most of the healing items this time around, just focusing on the ones that actually, like, do stuff that are important. Because I might need to use them as part of making this go a little bit faster. Speaking of which, let's just hop right into this battle, since it's, like, at our level anyway. So, unlike the other optional battle, we have more than enough levels to do this.
Puddle reveals that skill and finesse will be more valuable than brawn. Rayman, why don't you take Rabbid Peach with you? You'll find her healing ability invaluable, perhaps even romantic.
Romantic?
I wrote a screenplay for a rom-com starring you two. I'm hoping Space Opera Network execs see the battle and option it.
Alright. By the way, I'm not sure if our sparks are gonna really be as useful as in the main game, since Rayman can't even use sparks, so half of the time it's just gonna be we either use the best sparks we know work, or we really just have to think about doing different sparks depending on the battle. We'll probably have to just change the sparks up depending on the battle. Let me guess. Survive? No, it's not survive. We just have to defeat the armored Goombas. Well, since there's a lot of enemies nearby, we're gonna once again need to do our team change. Well, speaking of which, I forgot to level up my sparks. Silly me. Let's get Selfie back up. Starburst is the only other one that can be used. I'll made her, but this will definitely not be used, unfortunately, because we need, obviously, glitter. Since there's a lot of enemies nearby, it would be the best, easiest way to get through them all. We already got our team set up. I don't think there's anything we can really do to fix this. What's annoying is not a lot of characters can really do the AoE strat properly, and is able to really do it safe and simply enough. We only need to defeat the armored Goombas, but there's a large amount of other enemies we need to defeat as well.
Move, please. No worries.
Okay.
Get ready for this.
Okay, well, this works, sort of. I just realized we don't have nearly as much AoE as we did. The thing is, we don't have much AoE at all. Ugh. Yeah, all that did was a big mess. Alright, well, no thank you, I'm not doing that. We can make this work, it's just we can't do all the enemies right away. We might have to do it a little bit separately, or even just do it.
Plot twist. Come here, you.
Maybe set it up so that we can just dash them in a different way.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Really, we just want to dash them in such a way where they get knocked off the battlefield if possible. I guess that works for now.
Got you.
Wow, that was a long way for him to go before he fell out of bounds. Well, we don't have really a better attack plan for these guys. We'll have to continue trying to knock them out of bounds. Like how this went from being like one of the most useless minion command stuff, like the other commands or whatever were so useless, and then there's this one that literally summons a copy of your other hero to do the attack instead. It's like, heck yeah, of course that's gonna be a very good command. When you get a clone of yourself to literally do the exact same thing the other characters do, it just leads to a really broken setup where you can get through very, very quickly. I thought that enemy still had splash. I didn't know that I could run out. Whoops. Well, we don't really have much of it if we want to survive. Well, smart that we've lured the enemies in. Maybe not so smart, though, that we didn't necessarily take them all out. We'll have to stick with it, though. Keep in mind, we only have 3 turns for this battle. That is not a lot at all. I know for a fact we're probably going to have to use the lure tactic to get rid of all these guys in time. Or switch one of the abilities out entirely. That's why probably having penalty up is probably the most important thing that we could have. Anyway, we'll learn the remaining enemies, hopefully once they move closer. Using Rabbid Peach to do that. There's one enemy that's a bit prolly, although to be fair, we still have 3 turns. Okay. Oh great, now we get this going again. Okay, Rabbids is actually fine. Rabbids is actually flippin' fine, because we just have to dash them anyway. As long as we didn't take away our sparks, which it didn't, we're fine. And I just realized Rayman can also knock them out too, though that's probably gonna be the strat we're gonna have to use here. Just gotta really make sure that all the armored Goombas get caught in this. If it means moving in a weird way to do it, it's probably better that we have all of them. Anyone else. Now what Rayman has to do, I think, is probably gonna have to just rocket ride and hope that we can knock them out that way. That might actually have been also the strategy to do right off the bat, so if that to be a better strategy, then it'll probably be better.
Rocket ride!
So we're gonna have to somehow knock these guys all the way out, probably. That's basically our main way of getting them out. Okay, well, didn't look like it worked really well, but I think we overall did kind of a little bit of a good success. I call that a success, rather. We got all the enemies that we wanted out, so we should be fine now. Now, as a result of that, the attack doesn't really change anything. We also have one turn to go over to that other area, so we are probably set up fine to be able to get stuff done. Instead, I do want to move and as close as he can to the enemies. Unfortunately, Rabbid Peach could not follow him. It might actually be better that... Actually, wait, I could summon some grenades at least, and throw them down maybe to help out a little bit.
Hey, I got this.
And of course, you can throw guards around, so we'll just throw both of them over here, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I might have to just move Rayman into a different corner, unintentional, well, actually intentionally, so we can have it to where when he gets close to Dash, Rayman will just, what the heck? Oh, he just passed! Wait, why did that enemy pass? He should have had an easy setup to go, but for some reason placing the guards there just stopped him in his tracks. He literally did absolutely nothing. That's so funny and so hilarious at the same time. I don't know what to say about that. Alright. Anyways, well, I think I found out a better bit of a strategy. It seems like Rocket Ride is really the key to getting this battle done. So maybe switching to Rocket to maybe have it be a cooldown a bit would have worked a bit better, but that is fine. As long as we finish it on turn 3, which we did, we should still get the gold. This is a little close, though. And we got amazing rating. We get a little bit of coins for getting the ratings, just like we did before. Bouncy confidential likes, moderately watchable, doesn't offend the medium, lofty praise. Alright. So eventually we're gonna have to fill that up. It's probably only gonna fill up once we get our stuff done. There's still a lot more to do, though. That was just one battle, for instance. There's still a lot more to do. Alright, well, since we got so close to getting the Spheric Fame, we may as well power up what sparks we think are useful, at least. Starting with for Genesis, and then doing... We should also trade these around. Pulsar, and then do the neutral things, I guess. As well as we should also get any Spark Up that has also already been upgraded to level 3. Then, yeah, we'll do that. I just realized minions can potentially work. If it turns out we have to survive for a long time, minions would be great because they don't... I don't believe they also count KO because it only counts hero KOs, not, young AOs, so we could potentially use all 4 minions with them, including the selfie one, to just get a bunch of minions all onto the field at once. Otherwise, though, we're just gonna do this based off of what we think is more important, so... F-Rain, of course, gets 1. That's a boost right away, always. Rain will almost always be a very useful spark. I also just realized I could have used F-Rain on Rabbid Peach to make that a little bit easier, but it wasn't required. We had I just took out, like, especially when we could just take out the enemies, it didn't end up mattering. Okay, now I just need to figure out what exactly I'm gonna do. I think, since Cloudlight is new, I should do him first. Crowdquake is one of the newer ones. So let's do him first, and we'll probably just do AoEs in specific order just to make sure we have type coverage in terms of who we can attack with their weakness if we need to. Mystic Quake should be the first one we have, since it'll work pretty well with our AoE. And I think I'm just gonna stop there. I might save a few sparks for doing other stuff. Alright, now what? We're in kind of a... Other than that, we're in a massive maze that literally looks like it's a massive amount of enemies in it. Of course you know our setup by now. We are fighting this out 100%. Of course. Why would we not? It would be silly not to. Because of our new setup, we'll have to change our strategy a bit because of not having a good setup, but we can make it still work. Where are the other enemies? Okay, they're very split up. We're gonna have to split up who does what, probably. Rabbid Peach, I noticed there's a lot of water next to her. We could maybe give you Quake after we boost it up a bit. Because that could work for one particular balance. That might actually work better for Rayman's setup too. Speaking of which, let's
Hey!
Come here, you.
I think I would have to bounce them down here first. So that's something I should probably do. Why not?
Shoo!
Okay, well that works too, I guess.
Oh yeah!
This is actually probably the best minion in the game, simply because due to the way it works, you can basically control it to do whatever you want. You can even control it to do healing for you like this. Obviously, it's best used on Rabbid Peach, but Rabbid Mario could make it work, because Rabbid Mario is good AoE, so if we need to, we can trade that to Rabbid Mario so that he can get 2 attackers at once, but in exchange he would have to probably remove his extra thing first to make that work. Okay, Rabbid Peach can actually make it to there. In fact, they could both do that without team jumps. You know what? I decided I'm gonna do it like this. If this works. Which it should, because we can get these things now that lets us. And now it's lure these guys in and dash the bomb, which should help out a bit with the damage. Okay, that one did not work. Well, actually, no, wait. Of course it wasn't gonna work, because the flame guy is not in the right spot. Well, actually, we can make it work, actually. If we use Shockwave Slash right now, that should actually knock it back into Rabbid Peach's. Or at least kill it. Yeah, one of the two. Then we can just wait for this. Actually, I'm gonna toss it instead. Alright, well, that ended up being a one-turn bell, but it took a bit.
Undefeated.
Of course, everybody knows what I do by this point. If I see a battle, I do it, because, like, the more experience we have, the easier this game will be. That's for sure. I do need to note to you, though, any battle that is not, that is a storyline battle will get upgraded if we do gain levels. Alright. That was the first half of that part. Alright. Yeah, we're on the actual second proper stage now. That first little area was, alpha area was actually just the outside of the sets. Now this is the main next set. Oh, to be fair, we still have to do some other side quest stuff. Now we definitely need to do minor stuff. Okay, they are really split up. That's not good. One of them's also on, like, the other side of the corner area again. So if we want to get that one over, we're gonna need Rayman to do that for us.
We can
Let's
do it.
that first.
Plot twist.
Come to think of it, I don't think there is a good setup to do that at all. I'm saying that because we don't have a nearly close enough range to do it. In fact, we can't even get more than 3 of these guys here.
Get ready for this.
Well, it looks like we'll just have to... Oh, are you kidding me? And in a weird way. Alright, well, we can still lure him in with the glitter, but it's going to be very close. I'm not sure if we're even going to get that. What do we really do? That was sort of a bug. I don't think it was supposed to stop there, although part of that could be just that Buildy's problem. Yeah, see, he has a way to move, so he's gonna move down there. I'm a bit flustered, because that was supposed to be a much easier setup there, but now we're gonna have to do a different setup, do an attack setup, maybe have Rayman single attack the forest one, and then Rabbid Peach is gonna have to double attack one of them. It's gonna be a bit weirder. I think I don't want Rabbid Peach to be the one that does this though, so first stash with him. Then maybe she can move around a bit. Yeah, see, now I think we can just... What I'm gonna do, what I have to do is throw Rayman over here. By himself. Since I only did one bash, I figured that was not gonna take out. Well, and to say, we have no way to avoid taking damage in this, so it's better to just fast the turn now, take the damage now rather than later, and we'll just heal Rayman up afterwards. It's a big punishment to have to take all that damage, but that's what we get for the enemies just kind of doing weird stuff. Honestly, this might be one of the hardest battle arenas to get. If we could maybe get an easier battle arena, maybe... I didn't mean to say it like mad, but like battle arena, then it would be... Then it would probably work better. Well, we're gonna just attack. Make it fast. We'll sit back. Intro ending, because we've already seen a lot of it. Now we just need to complete the puzzles on this side. Don't really have a path to it though, so we'll have to first... Oh, actually, we can just hit that instead. Alright. Well, I got us through the first one, but now where's the other switch? Have to probably find.
Ready to fly.
Oh, here's another thing. Okay, well that cleared part of the path that we actually have to get to the dragon, but we still need a little bit more, and there's still more enemies to face, so I guess we're going into another battle, because, I don't know what else to do. Who needs stealth when you can just, take out everything in this game? It's pretty easy, typically, anyway. Alright, now we need Gus this time around. If you were wondering why I was doing an AoE, a specific setup, okay, Gust users need to be defeated. There's only 2 of them this time, but they're split up very, very far away from each other. I think I might give Rabbid Peach, actually, instead of the area attack, since there's not, it's gonna happen, we're gonna give him Gust attack instead. We'll replace Lure attack Star on this turn with Rabbid Mario to instead have Zephyr Quake. Ooh, we don't have enough to level it up, so we'll just keep it like that, I guess. And then, yeah, we're pretty far away. We might actually be better off just passing this turn. We might even be better off just take out one user now, pass the turn, then immediately take out the second one. Okay.
Hurry up.
Sure, we're gonna do this. I don't think I ever used that attack setup on Rabbid Peach. Although, to be fair, other than Rabbid Mario is the only really strong person who can safely use that. Alright, now we need to get Rayman to play a bit more.
Yep.
You can at least fit with the couple enemies.
Get ready for this.
Okay, I might have made it harder. Yeah, because we doesn't have a way to get to that in time. So all that really did was make us take even more damage. Unless, actually,
Hey.
we could probably just leave this like this instead. And when the Pumbaa tries to run, it'll immediately get attacked. We should probably split them up, though, in case he decides, oh, I'm smart, I'm gonna go around this way instead. Alright, well, we don't have much else we can do, though. So we'll pass the turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to save ourselves that. Literally just run. Literally, I just ran all across the area and got on all the way around here. Okay, I need to bring that enemy closer. We're gonna rocket ride him over here. Clearly not gonna go over here any other way. So this is definitely a nice alternative you can do if you cannot get the enemies to come closer. It's definitely a nice alternative to doing the normal strategy. I figured since you're so far away, rocket ride is probably better than pulling in the enemies that time. I will say the fact that Rayman can make that happen from pretty much anywhere means there's definitely a lot of ways you can speedrun these battles. If I had figured out, I probably could have actually maybe even done the Fett battle to make that go a little bit faster, but that's fine. We just found out about it a little bit late. That's all it was. Okay, we are about to end this video, unfortunately, but before I do that, let's quickly do skill trees. I'm gonna do it in opposite order, so I can do Rabbid Mario's attack. Rabbid Peach will get, sure, we'll give you white trade, and you'll get, I guess we can start leveling up his various amounts of guards, just so you can summon more of them. Well, this is like the only one that increases damage, right? So I guess we're getting this one. Most of Rayman is about techniques, really, more than damage. So I think boosting up his costumes is probably the most important thing we can do. But right now, we can't really find out about that, can we? Because we have to end this episode right here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Cut, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.